Where's the camera? Okay, guys. I'm doing Aboriginal style painting. I had to get my body shape of my lizard. It's not quite like I wanted it to be. I'm a little too low on the page, but so I'm missing one of the feet. But I didn't do an outline, and to be honest with you, I'm very poor in some ways. I don't have money for canvas. I have to use whatever's available. And for some reason, our world is always full of these envelopes that you don't need anymore. It just transports things. The next, you just got a million pieces of paper. So I used my manila envelope that was a correspondence to me, actually from a art show that I never went to. I corresponded, but I never made it. But anyway, so now what we're doing is placing dots around the animal that we're working on. So that's what I'm doing right now. And it's very time consuming, but it's worth it for the outcome. Now this is the finger. Where is it at? Okay. This is the finger. I gotta make sure my camera's in the right location. So I use the brown paint to set up my animal. That lady was telling me on the YouTube channel for you to use a stencil or something, and I'm like, it's not that complicated to draw a lizard. Maybe I could have done better if I had a perfect stencil, but I wanted to be as natural looking as possible. Aborigines didn't have a stencil, did they? Back then, maybe they did do woodcuts. I don't know. But I don't want to be seen to be doing things like that. I want to do it naturally. So I want my work to look organic. I don't want it to look like the cutout in the teacher's classroom. Like the teachers use stencils to set up their boards because all teachers have to have a bulletin board. I remember when I worked in a school in Elmhurst, Queens, I was in charge of security. But the thing is that I had my own bulletin board, I think, and I could put stuff up on the bulletin board for safety concerns in the school. So everybody got to do their own bulletin board, including me. Even though I was not a teacher, I was a supervisor of security. Now, you see, I have to really take my time with these dots because the Aborigines, this is what gets me about colonialists. Oh, these people are this or that. They're living in the desert or they're living in the jungle or whatever. And they always act like people are so uneducatable or limited or they're not like them, meaning the colonialists. But when they draw a circle, it's pretty darn spot on, like it's perfect. So I'm really trying to make my stuff. See, my problem is not all my dots are the same size. And then my hand and my eye coordination I have a problem with my left eye where I have a stage 4 cataract. And so that's not helping. So, okay, so I didn't finish. I thought I was done. Why am I rushing this, right? Sometimes I feel like I need to go fast. I don't even know why. It's just like this urgency that comes over me, but not severe. It's not severe. It's just enough that it's like a thing where I feel like, oh, let me hurry up and get through this painting. It's like I just want to finish it and get on to the next project. I don't even know why I feel like that, but that's what I do. Okay, so basically you got to put your dots all the way around, and then you continue making dots. Now, I started some other projects right now, which are done. I guess, because I did I did like pinwheel dots. Okay, so now I did that. I don't know what I'm doing with this. I don't even know why that looks, oh, I remember now. Okay, now the phone decides it wants to be charged. I don't even know why. Like, I wasn't on the phone, I was sleeping last night. Okay, well, I'm just gonna put this down the sides here. Where is it at? Okay, I always get lost in this. Okay. All right, now we basically have done the complete animal. And now I can add some additional colors. I think I'll put, maybe I'll do the purple. I'll start off with the purple. Hold on a second. Now my ears bother me. Okay. So let's start again. Okay. These are the only colors I have left because I've been painting a lot. So I'm down to certain colors. Okay, I guess we have to just keep it outside. Right? Right. All right. I'm just trying to make these dots that go all the way around the animal, as they call it. The animal. I have to put the dots around the animal to make the dots apparent to the people. So we're putting dots around the animal. Goodness. Oh boy. Alright, put the dots around the animal. I have, if you see a hand in this picture behind me, behind the work, it's because that hand represents the magazine that's my artwork foundation is resting on. Let's see, these dots don't come out perfect. But the aboriginals, as I was trying to explain a few minutes ago, indigenous people seem to have unending patience. So, and my mother always said patience is a virtue. So few know. Okay, so now we got that. So what do you think of that so far? All right, here we go. We're going to move on now. I got a few little spaces in there. I try to always add the color. My son always says, never leave anything empty. Never leave any empty spaces. And I'm like, all right, okay. And then we got to go around this circle, because this actually was the between his leg and his tail. I made a mistake, like I said, because I painted, I drew his tail too low. See, that's his leg, that's his other leg, but I can't get the foot in because I drew it to the edge of the page with not realizing, like, the hands are fine, that's fine. But over here is the problem. So I just put it in the circle. So that's the connective part of his foot into the tail, and the tail's passing the foot and going over here. That's what I did with that. I drew his tail to go around his body and up the side of the page. And as I told you, it's time consuming to make dots, but it's worth it, I believe. It's worth it for the final outcome. All right. This is what I wanted to do. I was like, how can I do some more cave art? And then all of a sudden I saw this lizard on a person's page that they're making. I make an easy lizard, as they say. So that's what they do. That's what they do. Okay. Now suddenly I'm feeling sleepy. I don't have to go out till later on in the day, but you still feel like you want to lay down. And then you feel guilty if you lay down. What time is it? All right. Okay. What do you think of that? How does that look? I don't know what you guys are thinking. You think I'm a little weird for doing Aboriginal paintings? Maybe it's something in my DNA that makes me keep wanting to draw this. Maybe someone in my spirit somewhere wants to bring out these Aboriginal forms and see why. I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know why I keep wanting to do this. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. I had to adjust myself for a minute. Okay. Why is this off the paper? It was getting off the paper. As she told you to keep rotating it. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I'm not even on the page. Sorry. I gotta watch my camera a lot more. See, my painting is not as organized and neat looking as the Aboriginal paintings that I'm trying to imitate. And since yesterday was what we call Columbus Day, they're now also calling it, I don't know about where you live, but they're also calling it Indigenous Peoples Day. So I'm in honor of the Aboriginal people to make that distinction of Aboriginal Day. So I'm going to make a painting respecting their culture and their art. It's just amazing that you can see some people's art and culture is so vibrant and so vast that it takes up centuries, I would say, to analyze the beauty, the intelligence behind this work. One thing is good. I only have to go around this little item several times. So see, I did it. What do you think of that? Yeah. I'm not done yet. I got a lot of dots to do. I'm just getting sleepy. I think I better take a nap. I'm not joking. You probably say, who's this lady? What she means she gonna take a nap? I'm taking a nap. I'm sorry. I feel a little tired right now. And I will rest. So I'll be back and I'll finish my painting. Have a great day. Let me give you some bubbles. Let's pretend this fish is, well, let me do the sketch. That's a sketch of it. What do you think of that? Interesting, right? Look at that. That's interesting, right? That's on the sketch mode of my phone. It turned it into a sketch. Isn't that crazy? This one is a different one, too. That's haunt. But look at the fingers. Look at the dots. Isn't that interesting? All for my painting. Okay. Now this is silver. Some more dots. And you can see how they're looking once I painted it. So you should try this. This is fun. It's not that hard. It's just making dots, and it makes you have to spend time. Here's sepia. That's beautiful. Wow, look at that. I like when I do stuff and it makes sense. Yeah, and there's some more. Now we're getting back to our colors again. Right? And this is some dream effect. And there is. Okay. All right, I'll be back.